We put off the immediate gratification of today for the larger gratification of being a part of God's kingdom. And that is just absolutely opposite of the message of our culture. Go out and pick up today, if you're in a grocery store in the next couple of days, any magazine there by the checkout counter, the one with all the flashy pictures in it, and see if you see an advertisement anywhere in there. Sacrifice today, it'll be good for you. Will you see that? No, it'll tell you, be more beautiful. Get a bigger house, get a bigger car, get a new and improved spouse, get in right now. No sacrifice. Who are the only people that talks about sacrifice? Well, the military talks about sacrifice. God bless them. They talk about a sense of duty. The church talks about sacrifice, sacrificing our time and our effort. And that's about the only place that those two messages come from in our culture anymore. Schools don't talk about it. We went through a period where the schools could try to talk about it. They were doing something called values education, and then people got mad about that, kicked that out. So everything has to be value neutral now. Sacrifice. We give up something so that others might have something. I got a friend who said during the season of Lent they were going to throw something out of the house every day. I thought that was a pretty good Lenten practice. Throw away something every day. We don't need it. We can live a simpler lifestyle and actually be happier people. That's our message. And it's a radical message. It's radical for the young people to hear it. It's radical for the middle-class earners to hear it. It's radical for our older people to hear it. It's radical for everybody. We can actually do with less and be happier. You believe that? Well, I'll try to convince you some more. Who is our spiritual guide? Jesus. What did Jesus do? He gave up everything. Who is our spiritual guide? Jesus. What does he say? If you want to follow me, you're going to have to pick up your cross and sacrifice. In the book of John, he adds a little phrase, katahumon, every day, according to the day. Sacrifice according to what the day requires from you. We can be happier. We can give. We can be freed from the materialism of this world if we will follow the practice of Jesus Christ. Probably the biggest thing that we can do for our society right now is to model sacrificial service. It is the antitoxin to this toxic culture of have all you want as soon as you want right now, do whatever it does to get it. Now, I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump. Donald Trump seems to represent everything about the American culture that I don't like, including his hair. Is that real hair, you reckon? I don't want to know. But his program, The Apprentice, which has some of the highest ratings on television, is all about getting these nice-looking young people on there, and one by one he fires them, so that finally there's one left. That's mean-spirited. Why do we like all these mean-spirited shows that all are about firing people and getting rid of people and throwing them off the island and whatever else they do? We seem to be hooked on the negative. You want to be freed to be positive? Give it away. Follow Christ's sacrificial service. Be like him. He called a crowd together. He said this to them. If you want to be my followers, let them deny themselves and take up a cross and follow me. For those who want to save their life will lose it, and and those who lose their life for my sake and for the sake of the gospel will save it. Those who are ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of them the Son of Man will also be ashamed when he comes in the glory of his Father with his holy angels. Pretty clear. Pretty clear. And this is the time of year when we focus on this message. Our Lenten season, time of self-sacrifice. And to our amazement, we not only feel better and freer, but God claims us once again, which he will do in our Holy Communion. Thanks so much, Milton and our servers this morning. They're going to do it for me. And all are welcome at the table of the Lord. United Methodist Church has an open table. You do not need to be a member of this church or any church to come, as long as you are diligently seeking Christ in your life. So Milton, if you would come, bless the elements, and we will have Holy Communion.